To be frank, Avatar 2 is just like Avatar 1 and not at all like Avatar 1 at the same time. The movie starts many years after humans left Pandora. In the meantime, Jake and Neytiri had three biological children: Natayam, the elder son, Loab, the young screw-up, and Tug, the little sister. They also raised two other kids, Kiri, the daughter of Grace, and Spider, the leftover child when humans left Pandora. Unlike Avatar 1, this isn't an interplanetary war between humans and Navi species, but instead a 3-hour long movie about the Navi guy protecting his family. I think everyone should keep this in mind before going into the movie. As he is a father with responsibilities, you can also find Jake's character taking a different style of decisions. Instead of choosing war, he mostly chooses peace and wants to keep his children safe. So the movie turned out to be a family drama, but in a really good way. Normally when filmmakers plan their sequences, they include more action and grandeur in the movie. But I know that James Camaron took an opposite approach and made it a movie about family. After many years, Jake and his family personally have to deal with the threat from humans again. Instead of going against humans, Jake wants to be safer. So he leaves Omaticaya, the forest clan, and moves to Metakaina, the sea clan, to hide with his family. So how Jake protects his family from humans forms the entire storyline. The movie starts with action and a series of small fights. But to be frank, this is the most boring part of the entire movie. Once the movie shifts to Metakaina, it gets back on track for me. From here on, you will be exploring the Metakaina and the way of water along with the family, just like you have explored Omaticaya and the forest culture in the first part. So the movie feels just like Avatar 1 in many ways. With the family and their new relationships, the movie also feels new and different in many ways. Also, as James Camaron said, Avatar 2, 3 and 4 are more connected together than the first part. So you can expect some parts of the movie will be remained unexplained. Before my review, I contacted many of my friends and took their opinion on the movie. One thing is quite sure, people have different and mixed opinions on the movie. Some extremely liked the movie, some just had a good experience with it, while others are trashing the movie. While I respect everyone's opinion, I think the main culprit here is they are expecting something different, but the movie comes out as a slow-paced emotion and action extravaganza. Coming to my opinion, as you can already say, I am more positive about the movie. Every kid in the movie, even from the Metakaina clan, has their own character and way of doing things. I personally like Loak and Kiri's character. Anyhow, I don't want to go deeper into it and let the movie introduce them to you. Once you are connected to the family and all the characters, the entire movie will be a good roller coaster ride of emotion and action sequences. Yes, it is a long movie, but I think it is needed to take you into Pandora's world completely. I even felt irritated when the lights turned on for the interval. Sometimes the movie feels like it is taking a lot of time in the sequences that does not matter. But within a few minutes, everything falls into place and gives a whole depth to the scene that you have just watched. So, is Avatar 2 better than Avatar 1? I personally don't think they are comparable. Though both the movies deal with exploring Pandora for the most part, the core and the way the movie flow is completely different. The first part has stronger villains and therefore the action scenes. In Avatar 2, the villain isn't powerful nor makes any sort of impact on the audience. This movie slowly flows with the family and their situations. If I have to rank, I may like Avatar 1 more than Avatar 2, but I am pretty sure I will watch Avatar 2 more times than the first part. In case you are wondering, yes, the visuals are good and a lot better than the first part. You will not be just watching the movie, you will be experiencing Pandora. But anyone who is just saying the visuals are good and nothing more than that is completely wrong and should look past the visual spectacle this movie offers. Visuals are just an added benefit to the already engaging movie. While I want to mention many scenes that almost made me cry, I wanted you to have all that experience in the theater itself. This is a movie that is made to be watched on the big screen, so go to the theaters and experience the cinematic experience like never before. But just be prepared for a 3-hour long, slow-paced but emotional family drama instead of a fast-paced action scenes. The action you get in this movie is just a cherry on top.